Who are you and from what province do you come and what is your role in that province?
I'm Joan Smith from the Jamaica province, a minister at the New Beulah Moravian Church. Up to September, I was at Broadleaf and Patricktown Moravian churches. New Beulah is a big congregation, maybe with over 300 odd members, so that's where I'm serving now.
This is a mission conference. May I ask you what, in your eyes, in your view, is mission today?
For me, and as a Moravian, I recognize that mission is the central focus of the church, whether Moravian or other churches. And I am excited to be here. One, I'm learning much more about the value of mission. When I sat and listened to the presentation this morning, it opened my eyes to what mission really is. Not that you're not aware of mission, but sometimes when you hear it from somebody else, it opens your focus, it opens your eyes, it opens your mind to the importance of mission and what can happen and will happen if we are not on the mission field.
So mission is done by local churches, but also sometimes in cooperation with other local churches or in the World Council of Churches cooperation. And sometimes there are mission organizations who also cooperate. What is your vision about mission and cooperation?
The Jamaican context is I'm a part of what is called the Mandeville Ministers Association. That's an association with different groups, Anglicans, Methodists, Protestants, Catholics, all of these groups, Moravians. So we come together and there are some central issues that we think of. For example, we're thinking of child evangelism. That's one of the focus now with that group, child evangelism. So we'll have conferences and sessions, and say once per year we'll focus on a group of young people, young children, and how we can do mission work with them. So child evangelism is one of the important aspects. To work with other groups, you say, about mission is very important because we cannot just think about ourselves. We have to internet, we have to think of others, and so working with others is very important, and we can learn from others. I can learn from a Methodist, I can learn from an Anglican, I can learn from a Catholic, some of the things that they do, and we can exchange ideas and we can work together. It's very important.
I'm from ZZG, which is a mission organization in the north. And what do you expect from mission organizations like ours?
It's more networking, more interaction, more of us for us to know some of the strategies you are using so that we can adopt, or some of the strategies we are using that you can adopt, and just for us to come together for this one cause, knowing that it doesn't matter where you are or who you are, as long as you're a Christian, a child of God, you have this responsibility to ensure that mission is done. So it doesn't matter who you are or what organization you're a part of.
And it seems that especially in the north, where so to say mission begun, the churches now are shrinking down. And do you have an advice for the churches in the north?
First of all, maybe you'll have to see what are the reasons why the church has shrunken so much. Because when I think about the north and what it used to be, reading about the mission work and so on. So one of the things, because I'm concerned, I was reading a little history and see, the shrinking of the church in the north. And we have to find out what are the reasons. Why is this happening? And apparently it's happening faster than we would want it to. So,
do you have an idea about the reasons, or could you mention one reason?
I don't. One of the things that, and it's just a personal thing, it might be this whole aspect of secularization, where no longer are people committed to a cause. So, for example, young people will See, I can't bother with church. You know, and parents are not there to guide or nurture in some instances. Another thing for me, it might be this whole proliferation of the informational technological age. People now have a computer, you can sit to watch a service, you have your phone, you can, you know, tap into anything that you want anywhere in the world. So the physical presence of people in a congregation, that is being affected tremendously. And I think that it is important for people to come together. You can sit with your computer, you're doing what you're doing. I sit with mine, there's no interaction. There's no coming together. No, I don't know what you know, you don't know what I know. So I still believe that the mission of the church is relevant to get people to come together as a group so that, you know, we can dialogue from there.
Moravian Church is a network, a global network, so to say. What does it mean for you to do mission in Jamaica, in your own spot, and at the same time being a member of a unity? What does that mean for you?
It's important for me. Right now in Jamaica, we just had our synod last June, and one of the things that we are emphasizing now is this whole aspect of mission, the church on a mission, empowering our people for evangelism. That's the provincial theme. We have developed a provincial focus plan that has 4 areas: pastoral care, training, financial stewardship, and internal processes. And all of these 4 areas are linked to mission. 1, we want spiritual growth, we want numerical growth. 2, we want persons, members of the church and others who are not members to have a closer connection with the Moravian Church. So that's where the pastoral care will come in. The training, we want to train our laity so that they too can begin to see the importance of mission. So the mission will not be dependent on the pastors, the ministers alone. So that's training for laity. We also want to see financial stewardship. People becoming more concerned about giving so that mission work can expand and other areas can expand.
And the idea that the Jamaican province is one of the provinces of a bigger global unity. What does that mean for the mission in Jamaica itself?
And it means that we have to be our brothers and sisters keepers. So whatever success stories are happening in Jamaica, we will have to share, we will have to talk, we will have to network with other persons in the unity. Because we know in Jamaica right now we are dependent on financial support from the unity. We have to support the unity, but we're, for example, theological education, the unity helps us heavily with that. So we support the unity. Right now we have, we are thinking of, the Cayman Islands is a part of our jurisdiction. So we have a minister there. Our president just visited with Cuba, you know, to see how we can interchange and exchange ideas and things like that. So we have to be concerned about the unity. We cannot be insular because things might be going well in Jamaica, but across from Jamaica, another place in the unity, these things are not happening. So we really have to be all-inclusive when it comes to mission in the Moravian Church.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.